it's a critical time in the country, and I think that you guys nailed it in your first episode in targeting the school systems, right? That's what's getting all the news right now. That's where we truly want the protection. As we see, gun violence, right, is really topic of conversation, right? It's how do we protect everybody.
We mentioned materials, and I know you've gone to great detail to try to educate me as best you could. Nobody could really educate me. It takes a little while on that end. But what are some of the materials specifically that you were speaking about? I know the materials that I've been installing have always been second surface. Have you found that most of the security materials have been second surface materials?
Well, and you always want second surface, right? First surface is from the outside, which truly could be tried to be peeled up or vandalized or anything like that, right? So that second surface, right, it's the interior surface that you're applying to, then no one can touch it, right? So anybody that's trying to break in, right, cannot rip it off, cannot use a knife or do whatever they possibly can to to get past that. So you always want to do second surface. Where I really like the direction of where this is going, right, is it's a mounting film that you're putting on existing glass or acrylic or polycarbonate or something to that extent. There, historically, there have been different types of acrylic and polycarbonate that are bullet resistant, okay, which is great, but the cost in implementing those, right, replacing new windows and everything like that, the speed of application, is very, very difficult, to where you can take this into a school or convenience store or anything else and really get it put up in a timely fashion and a very cost-effective fashion as well.
So if you could just take a couple minutes and tell us about what you know about this kind of plastic, how it's manufactured, why it works the way it works, that would be great.
Yeah, sounds perfect. So the film that we're discussing is truly a polyester, which is extremely durable, right? Does not stretch at all, is very difficult to break, okay? And then on the back half of that is obviously a very high grab adhesive to bond to any type of substrate that's out there or in any type of applications.